My life would be a disaster, actually. I'd be, if I wasn't to get back in school, I was still going to be gangbanging.
Most of my family in jail, so I'm like the only brother that's out right now.
I wasn't doing too good. I was just falling. I mean, like in the beginning of the semesters, I used to be good on top of my work, and then after that, I just dropped down, just getting caught up into a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of trouble.
People think it's easy to have a baby and go to school and be a young teen mother, and it's not.
I got pregnant young. Got pregnant when I was 14 years old, so going to school wasn't really a priority for me, so I graduated junior high, dropped out of high school, and just kind of hung out with friends.
Everything around them is, violence, gangs, drugs, prostitution. Just, it's hard,
In the state of California, 10% of our students are chronically absent or truant. When we measure that in San Francisco, of the 55,000 kids that we have in public school, that's over 5,000 kids that every day are not in school.
We are dealing with the kids in San Francisco who have literally fallen through the cracks, who have been unable to succeed for whatever reason in traditional public high schools, and who have gone through the justice system and have dropped out of high school. And we are giving them an opportunity to get their education and succeed in their life.
Youth Chance High School is a 30-year-old initiative that involves the education of kids that would never have been able to finish high school because of the conditions of their family, their community, and in some cases, their own lives.
A lot of these kids come from really troubled inner city neighborhoods. They're able to escape from that for a little bit, come down here in a safe environment, and get their education.
We're inside the YMCA. So not only are we getting the community of Youth Chance High School, we're also getting the community of what the YMCA brings and their core values.
The general mission of the YMCA is founded in a value system. And that value system, over the 160 years of us being here in San Francisco, says that every child needs to have responsible adults guiding them.
I don't think I had a bond with a teacher or a principal the way me and Ms. Gina do. Like, me and Ms. Gina could talk about anything.
The students' needs are met here. All of their needs, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, whether it's academic, their needs are met here because we are small. So we can actually meet their needs and truly get to know them, truly get to know their struggle, their story, the issues that they come with, and how we can better support them.
Liked how we started a little later, we got out a little earlier. I mean, we don't have to be around too many kids to associate with, too many kids that'll distract you from doing your work.
Any youth having problems or dropped out of school or needs a place to go and it could feel like home, Youth Chance is definitely it.
We surround kids with the assets of adults, their communities. We connect them first and foremost to themselves.
There's people there that will talk to you. There's people there that will guide you.
It's like family. Someone might come into school one day, they might not be having the best morning, but we talk to each other and we pull each other through, and that helps. Maybe you don't have that support at home.
They no longer have to be in survival mode. They can actually be teenagers. They can actually be kids. They can actually not be caregivers. They can actually not be breadwinners for their home. They can actually just be high school kids.
When I first went to Youth Chance, it was kind of like, oh my God, she's all pushing me. But I kind of understand why. She really loves us, like she told us, and we're too smart not to just come to school and not do anything.
Here in Youth Chance, besides academics, they learn life skills, they learn time management skills, they learn how to show up every day.
With our semester projects, you open up and present it in front of people you don't have no clue about. You don't know them or you never seen them before. So I think that I'm gaining more confidence in communicating in front of people.
Youth Chance High School has helped me communicate more and be open more to others and not just be to myself.
It helped with my personality. It helped me see that I am intelligent, that I can get things done, and I do know how to speak and deal with people.
I actually met a lot of people, a lot of new people here, which were cool people in my life though. So it made me just kind of like, you know, want to see what their life is kind of about though, since we're friends and we can be friends and probably we can do an activity together, like play basketball. I love playing basketball.
These kids are walking next to doctors and lawyers and, you know, CFOs and CEOs on a treadmill upstairs in the gym. Most high school teenagers don't get that opportunity. You know, that's like a on-spot interview.
I mean, we're in a neighborhood full of a whole bunch of sophisticated business people, and we have to be professional ourselves.
Youth Chance does make a difference in people's lives. I mean, at a point when if they don't have, you know, the involvement, the help, the assistance, the mentoring, all that stuff, just the life lesson. You know, it's a very critical time, and if they don't have it then, they may never get it.
My life turned around once I started going to Youth Chance. It let me know that there's a world out there. There's other things out there. I met new people. I met people who had jobs. I met people who would get up in the morning and say, let's go somewhere, let's do something, let's travel, let's even go to another city in outside of San Francisco. So doing that changed my life.
Youth Chance High School is a brilliant economic model on top of everything else. Of the money that we raised, between 90 and 95 cents out of every dollar goes directly into program. It costs about $4,500 a year to keep a kid in Youth Chance High School, or in our other truancy programs within the YMCA of San Francisco. The cost per year of incarcerating a young person is about $250,000.
We've changed the pattern of what could happen to them. You know, they got a high school diploma instead of getting sentenced to jail. We've already changed their lives just helping them achieve that.
I mean, you realize that these kids are they're like every other kid. They just lacked an opportunity. And I'm proud to be a part of an organization that is giving them an opportunity.
My plans for the future are to be a San Francisco police officer. I just got accepted into the San Francisco Police Activities League cadet program. And so this summer I'll be actually training with the San Francisco Police Department.
My grandpa, he was telling me, he's like, you know, x-ray technicians and phlebotomists, they make good money. I want to become an x-ray technician. That's more sophisticated than a McDonald's job.
I'm going to a 9-week program for my CNA, and which is a block away from my house. And it's free because I'm a single mother. And then after that, hopefully I get a part-time job, and then I want to go back on my RN.
I got a job working for the city and county of San Francisco, the water department, which I've been there now 13 years.
We're going to be competitive as a country if we educate our youth now. We're going to be competitive as an economy. We're going to have a healthy democracy, people who are informed, people who are ready and able to vote based on their knowledge as opposed to public opinion.
I know I wouldn't be able to get my diploma if I went to a regular high school. I probably would have just stopped going.
What changed my life is staying in school, period.
You know, Youth Chance is a wonderful school. I can honestly say if it wasn't for Youth Chance, I do not know where I would be today.
You'll be one of the greatest men in our family. You're gonna graduate from high school and get a good career. Man, you're gonna do big things.
I think the lesson that Youth Chance provides for us is that you can do anything you put your mind to.